Hello everybody, happy to see you guys on my channel once again. I have a quick thought and a quick video explanation for some of you guys who are confused and do not understand how to define a relationship with a Ukrainian woman. You think you are in a relationship, but you are still somewhat confused, and maybe it's a really good thing that you are confused, and I will tell you why, guys. So I'm getting a lot of course, correspondence and questions and messages, and some of the guys are asking me why certain things are taking place and why Ukrainian women are so easily jumping out of relationship and in relationship and initiate relationship. But today I want to tell you this. Let's work and let's talk about the actual definition of relationship when you meet people online, and just in general, what is that? What does I'm in a relationship means? like what is that? What are main characteristics that you are actually in a relationship? And one rule, guys, I want you to remember, understand, and just ingrain in your head. Unless you met a person in a real life and connected with them, we're gonna go a little bit more into depth on that. You are not in a relationship. You might be working on a base of a relationship. You might establish some friendship, and also this is online friendship, because it's harder to find a way to verify. It's harder, guys, to find a way to actually verify the person. You know, it's one thing when that person, you know, maybe they have their video vlog, you know, and you saw so many videos of them, so many things they are doing, that you kind of understand it's a real person. But when you are going wild over some attractive pictures of women you've never met, don't fool yourself that you are in a relationship. Whether it's social media, whether that's some dating websites, please remember that this is all, unfortunately, have a big chance that that person, not the person you see on the pictures, and that person might even not exist. And even if they do exist, even if you talk with them on chats, even if you talk with them on Skype, unless and until and unless you meet them in person, you feel them close to you, you touch their hand, you go out with them, you connect with them, you starting build understanding and base to actually be in a relationship. You are not dating anybody. Yes, you may be on your way, maybe you are connected with a, you know, maybe you did connect with the right person, but that's my number one thing, guys, that I want you to just get clarity on. Until and unless you are meeting, you are not together yet. Because even if you know, that's a real person, they're interested in you, you might meet them, you don't have chemistry in the real life, you don't like the way they walk, the way they eat, you know, it's very personal, it's very personable, and very individual. And also the questions of commitment, guys, don't fool yourself. Don't think that a young, attractive, active woman is for real sitting there and waiting for you. If you've never met, and you think that you can ride her for several years and she's just sitting there and answering your messages. No, she's living life, she's dating, she's going out, she's having sex, she's having relationships, but In many cases, she just keeps you as a possible passive income, possible somebody she can cry about things, and she thinks it's your own fault because you're naive. I'm mostly talking right now about the websites and people you had not met, and kind of like social media people that you've never truly connected. Now, if you talk to somebody every day and they put initiative and they show up and you have great conversation, you both can get yourself Skype, of course there is a bigger chances for real. You do build trust, but even then, before you meet that person, before you hold her in your arms, she isn't yours and she isn't committed to you. And do not put so much power in the illusion. In case of the website, hot picture girls, it just cracks me up, guys. But even with a true person, gosh, just a minute, lost. Even with I'm sorry, guys, the sun is like, I don't know what to do. Even with the person who is real and you connecting and it's awesome, and yes, there is a great chance you will build a relationship, but you're not in a relationship before you meet them, before they show up on a meeting, before you put an effort. Instead of writing for 9 months letters and chats, you hopping on the plane and you seeing the woman. Yeah, once you saw her, once you spent time, you connected, you had chemistry, you really dating, and guys, you are in a relationship. Maybe you need to also travel with a person. You need to live with them in maybe one house. You need to sleep in one bed. If you are considering that's going to be in a relationship, maybe not from the first time. I would agree totally. Not always from the first time. It could or it could not be. But you gotta experience some life with that person before you can call them, oh, Veronika, you don't understand if we're in a relationship. No, if you did meet a woman that sounds real, that's coming out, take time of your day to talk to you, she's interested, your eyes are shining on Skype or Viber, whatever other media you talk, she is showing obvious interest, and you have to figure out how you're gonna see her, because even that can fall apart if you never come. If it takes you forever to make a move, that reduces the chances of that to happen. But in any case, before you met a person, you are not falling in love. You might like them, you might presume they are nice, but this is one of the biggest mistakes that people make. It's kind of building that mental attachment, pouring a whole bunch of your energy in it, whole bunch of your emotional space is busy, your energy, your thoughts, your effort, your attention, you think that you met the love of your life, and then maybe they don't show up, or they cancel their trip, or they just found somebody better and run away, or maybe they're not real. So a relationship, even long distance, defined by same things as a real relationship, that you meet, you're compatible emotionally, physically, you went on an intimate level, you check some compatibility there too. It's a myth that Ukrainian women would wait years to go on that level. Yes, they will take their time, but if they're interested in you, they will want to explore it. It will come naturally. It's not a trait. It's not some kind of agreement. When the woman likes you, she takes a bit more time, but she wants you just as much. in a physical, emotional way. You know, it's a spiritual experience with a person that you like, to be able to make love to them just as much, especially, you know, women that are after 30, you know, in the late 20s, 30s, they just as much interested in exploring that beautiful part of life. And again, it's not a trade. Don't go for that kind of person. So I promise you it's gonna be short. You can have acquaintances, you can have maybe some people you sort of kind of know, but don't presume anything unless you meet, you spend time, and you know that's the right one. Thank you.